everyone, my name is Miss Galindo, and today we're going to be scientists exploring how heat can change things and whether those changes can be undone or not. And so today I'm going to teach you guys the matter and its interactions. So this standard is TPS1-4. Construct an argument with evidence that some changes caused by heating or cooling can be reversed and some cannot. And this is for first grade. So today we're learning heating and cooling can change things. Some changes can be reversed, like melting ice into water and freezing it back into ice. Some changes cannot be reversed, like toasting bread, because once it's toasted, you cannot make it soft and white again. So here's what we're going to do. We'll melt an ice cube and then freeze it back, and that's a reversible change. Okay, so can everyone say reversible change? Then we'll toast a piece of bread, and that's an irreversible change. So vocabulary words to remember is melt, freeze, reversible, and irreversible. So melt is when something changes from solid to liquid, and freeze is when something turns from liquid to solid. So reversible, something that cannot go back to the way it was, and irreversible is something that cannot go back. Reversible is something that can go back to the way it was, and irreversible is something that cannot go back to the way it was. So high order thinking questions. I'll be asking, what do you think will happen if we leave ice out in the sun? Can we make the ice into a cube again? Why or why not? What do you think happens to the bread and the toast? Why can't we make it soft again? And can you think of anything else that changes when we heat or cool it? So we're gonna do a reversible change. So in this glass cube, there's already ice and it's already melting, but I'll put some new ice. Ooh, I got this big old chunk. Let's take this. And we're going to watch it melt. So right now, it's not melting. However, if I put a little bit of warm water, we will see that it will start to melt. So as you can hear, there's still ice. Oh, now it's melted. You can still see like a little bit, but it's melting with the water. And the water wasn't even that warm. Can you imagine how fast the ice will melt if the water was hot? So now that the ice is melted, we can freeze it again, but I'm not going to do that because it will take hours. But I will demonstrate this water bottle. So this water bottle was full of water, and then we put it in the freezer, and look at it now. It turned into ice again. Now we are going to do a irreversible change with this bread. As we can see, it's soft, it's white. You can, rip it apart like this. To me, it kind of like stretches. And this is sourdough bread. And we're going to put it in the toaster. And once it's toasting, we can see that when we place it in the toaster, the bread is heating up. So when it comes out, it's going to be very toasty, crunchy. I like my bread toasty to the point where it's falling apart. That's how I like my sandwiches, but I also like my sandwiches with a lot of mayo, avocado, ham, or turkey. I also, now that it's the summer, or in the summertime, I love going to the pool. And then after the pool, I make myself a sandwich. I put some chips in the sandwich. Oof, it's so good. So as we can see, The bread is toasting. It's still a little white. I can see a little bit of white, but I can hear it. I can hear a little crunch. I can hear it toasting. Just a little bit. I don't know if you guys heard that. It reminds me of popcorn, you know, when you heat up popcorn and then you hear it pop, 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 pop. That's how I think about bread in the toaster. You know, once it starts heating up, you can hear a little bit of a pop. That's how you know it's toasting. Okay, my bread is done. It's very hot. So as we can see, we can hear it's crunchy. It's breakable. You can hear it, right? ASMR right here. It's not white, maybe a little bit, but it's brown again. It's brown for the first time. And this is a irreversible change. We can't change it back to this, right? Remember, this is not crunchy, it's not toasty, and this one is. You can hear it. If I squish it, you can't hear anything. Nothing. So thank you for being scientists with me today, and let's keep exploring how things change around you. So if you guys want to try this at home, you guys can try this at home. If you guys want to bring me a sandwich, make sure it's toasted. You guys can bring me a sandwich, all right? Have a nice day.